It's Rise Up 44 here on Naleo Gaming, playing The Division. Tonight's Friday, so I'm doing the weekly vendor reset. We're here down in the new area for the DLC called the Underground. Let's see what this vendor has to offer.
Come on, man. Take a
Alright, the Underground vendor has, first up is a 229 gear score for 994 Phoenix credits, is a military G36. You gotta be rank 40 in the Underground. This one has 80,730 DPS, 9,285 damage. This one has destructive, fierce, and focused, and it also has plus 19% enemy armor damage. Not a bad weapon. Next up, Surplus SVD 204 gear score, got to be ranked 20 in the Underground, 668 Phoenix credits, 65,049 DPS, 27.7 thousand damage, plus 149% headshot damage. This one has Provident, Sustained, and Decisive. Now we have knee pad blueprints, Firecrest knee pad blueprints, and let's see, Blind, Firecrest knee pads. So there's a bunch of nice blueprints down here, 214s, 240s, 268s, but you got to be ranked 40 in the Underground, and I'm not quite there yet. Still have a long way to go for the Underground, to grind my Underground rank out. So yeah, that's it for the vendor down here in the Underground. Let's go ahead and head up to the terminal and see what that vendor has to offer. Alright, so we arrived here in the terminal. Let's see what the terminal vendor has to offer. This special equipment vendor right here. Okay, of course he has his Historian. 204 gear score, 673 Phoenix credits. This one has 76,633 DPS, 45.4 thousand damage, plus 168% headshot damage. This one has Prepared, Intense, and Harmful. Next up is a 586 Magnum, 204 gear score, 508 Phoenix credits, 44,224 DPS, 15.4 thousand damage. This one has Expert and Destructive. Next up is a Police M4, 204 gear score, 718 Phoenix credits, 77,524 DPS, 8,522 damage, plus 23% enemy armor damage. This one has Dominant, Self-Preserved, and Fierce. Now that's going to do it for this vendor, and let's go over here and see what the blueprint vendor has here in the terminal. Anything new? Lone Star Mask, Lone Star Holster, Alpha Bridge, this all looks the same. Tactical SA 58 blueprint, that's all the same. Military RPK. Let's see, I'm not seeing anything new. Nothing sticking out to me that really matters. So that's it for this vendor. Let's go ahead and head up to the base of operations, and then we will go to DZ3.
What looks good to you?
Okay, so of course he has his Historian. This one has Prepared, Intense, and Harmful. 204 gear score, 670 Phoenix credits, 69,401 DPS, 43.1 thousand damage, plus 153% headshot damage. Next up we have a military M870, 204 gear score for 671 Phoenix credits, 65,528 DPS, 88.5 thousand damage, plus 211 stagger. This one has Destructive, Restored, and Stable. And then we have a tactical MK16, 204 gear score for 722 Phoenix credits, 80,893 DPS, 10,000 damage, plus 21% enemy armor damage. This one has Adept, Swift, and Commanding. And really, that's pretty disappointing.
No big.
And that's going to do it for the special equipment vendor here in the base of operation. Now we're going to head to DZ3. Alright, so we arrived up here in DZ3 on West 39th Street. We're in the safe house.
I got what you need.
Let's see what the DZ3 vendor has this week.
This is what you need to survive the Dark Zone.
Alright, so we have a military M60 E4, 204 gear score, got to be rank 80 in the Dark Zone, for 96,474 Dark Zone credits. This one has 67,715 DPS, 7,614 damage, plus 24% damage to targets out of cover, just like all LMGs have. This one has balanced, restored, and accurate. Next up, we have a custom M870 MCS shotgun, 204 gear score, got to be rank 80, 103 Dark Zone credits, 62,630 DPS, 84.5 thousand damage, plus 225% stagger, predatory, destructive, and meticulous on this. And then we have a Tactical Vector 45 ACP, 229 gear score, got to be ranked 90, for 243,887 Dark Zone credits, 64,211 DPS, 10.3 thousand damage, plus 43% critical hit damage. This one has stable, fierce, and deadly. This is an awesome pickup. The Tactical Vector, I would be all over this if I had enough Dark Zone credits, but there's no way that I'm going to be staying in the Dark Zone this week. I'm not into it right now. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. I'm just not into the Dark Zone right now, and that is way too many Dark Zone credits to be needing to grind out. So I would love to get this weapon, but I'm not going to do it. Next up, we have a MP5 ST Blueprint, 204 gear score, for 212,695 Dark Zone credits, rank 75. Not a bad blueprint, a little on the expensive side. And that's going to do it for DZ3 weapons vendor for this week. So actually that's where it ends for the weekly vendor reset in the division. You know, every week I end here in DZ3. I no longer go up to DZ5. It just takes too much effort being in the Dark Zone by myself to get up to the DZ5 safe room, and when there's usually only just that extended mag blueprint. So that's going to do it, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Please comment below, click that like button, and subscribe to me here on Naleo Gaming. I'll see you guys next week for the weekly vendor reset. See ya.